And I said, hey, what's up, Buster? It's a wonderful day today. We can learn to laugh and play and get along with each other. Hey. Alright, Soul Stealer Hunter. Still sucks. Still don't think this run's gonna go anywhere. But I'll try it. I'm not in the business of resetting and gate crashing all day yet. Alright, we're getting the grenade. Right, I was very upset about this reward. Still am. Because we're already behind on getting our buildings cleared. I guess we're not behind on research. We're kind of in a good spot there. Because we have the lab. But when you're doing rookies only, you kind of need everything to be in a good spot. That includes building order, research, soldier strength, and that's more so equipment strength, not so much soldier strength, because obviously rookies. So in terms of equipment, and make sure we're using soldiers with full will, because will is a problem. With lower rank comes a lower maximum will. Go ahead and get the frost bomb. I think that'll do me. And so we have for gun mods, nothing new. Alright, Kira, you can run the bolt. Now the purple and blue together is nice, I like that. Magino. You can run the repeater. And John can run the mag. You know what? I'm swapping.
The charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen,
you're blue, the grenade's blue. And plus I like this guy running the bolt caster. Just a natural, it's a natural fit for him. Oh, sabotage? Yeah, I don't like those. Both sabotage and general early on, pretty rough for rookies. What's up, Sebastian? Yes, I have returned, but at what cost? I had fun with Slay the Spire. I'm sure I'll come back to it.
Recon team has confirmed that Advent is now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Tiger agree. If we destroy the transmitter while it's still...
You know what I'm more interested in, though?
Their operations across this entire region...
Trying some, like, high-fidelity games coming up pretty soon. Because I got a new computer being shipped. And it's pretty good. It also cost me, like, $2,000.
Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Thank you for the intel, location scout. What do we have? It's nice that they gave me the sectoid at the end. This is the only problematic pod here. The Officer 2 Trooper. Oh, you know what? I haven't really taken notice of this, but with Location Scout, you get to see where all the relays are too. Let's see if there's any like cheeky, well-hidden relays around here. Sometimes I lose this mission because they're so hidden. Like, having them over here is not too rude. It's not too bad. Oh, this one's rude. Yeah. At least they didn't put it, like, right behind the wall. Putting it on the roof? That'd be awful. I thought they might try to put one on the second floor here. Not even on the first floor there. Okay. I want to get the jump on the officer pod. So I think we take the valley.
Heading there now. We're close.
I want to give them the option to climb up. But I can't get to that one. I'd have to use this one. Which means I'll be intercepted by that pod. Unless I want this side. Which I could do.
Double time.
10-4.
Ah, what's going on with my mouse? Come on.
Time to motor.
Acting mad sensitive. This is exactly what I want to see. I want them to fuck off, and I want the other pod to move forward. That's pretty rude movement. I mean, that's not moving forward, but I'm pretty sure I can still get the angle I need.
Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Yep, that's like exactly what I was hoping for, that you could target that officer. You can do it here as well. I kind of want to stay this far back, though, because I want them to push forward. Yeah, they're more likely to push further up. If I move up, they'll just stay next to that cactus and tree, surely.
Got him. We've been spotted.
Yeah, that's a lot better. A lot better than what it could have been. I have no flank on that one. He's only got half cover. He's got half cover. That pod should not see us. That would be ridiculous if it saw us there.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I think we just prioritize taking out the one trooper. I'd like to take out both, but we'll use a grenade.
Rolling.
Listen, I know my distances. Play this game long enough. I know I can get that tile. That's some BS right there. But since when is me throwing a grenade never BS? It never goes smoothly. trying to get extra tile by pulling the camera back. It's not wanting to give it to me. No, no, don't reset it. I hate when they do that. You know what? Try landing it on the cover. See if that gets me a favorable bounce. Alright, turn the camera. I'll try it. Try a little differently here. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see it bounce up like that. I mean, it looks like I'd be able to do it if I had enough screen space. I hate when I click this stupid thing and it resets everything. Why? Like, why would it do that? Why does that reset? I think I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna like not be able to see it, and I'll just send it, see if it hits him. That's what I get, man. Should've just took the cover removal that I did have. I hope luck favors me too. I need a whole lot of it. I just need to hit one of these. Come on. Unfortunately, the one I have left can only target that one. Is your grenade any better? I mean, that wouldn't make any sense because you're further away. I have to rely on the Overwatch. What was the sectoid doing? Shooting hoops? I don't care about what he's doing. Get to the action. Ah, unfortunately you moved. I need the other one to move first. So that one's going to have a flank. What's up, Jag? Did he not go for the flank? That is not a flank, by the way. He didn't actually go for it. He just got lucky. Which is why I think the AI pre-calced that shot. Because why wouldn't you take the flank? All you had to do was move to this rock or this tree. You would have had the flank. That made no dang sense.
Heading there now. Confirmed. Negative damage.
Usual. Oh my god, you freaking missed.
Target neutralized.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Better not miss again. We're gonna lose somebody.
Good riddance.
I think you could get an Overwatch from that position. So if the sectoid does see us here, which we don't know until he finishes. Hurry up. Then he could reposition to where the bulk caster. Okay, never mind. Yeah, maybe it was scared by the warning shot grenade. I don't care, Central.
Last chance.
Do not care. I will take care of it. Right now-ish.
Roger that. Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been
Well done.
temporarily delayed.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Wow, you were able to see like 3, and then I put you up here, and now you see nothing. You see that one. I can't get you to the roof without you getting spotted there and taking a shot on the thing.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I'm gonna still leave you
Moving to position.
down here with that sectoid Overwatch in mind.
Overwatch.
Where does this guy get off? He acts like he don't get paid enough to walk. Hurry the hell up. I hate location scouts sometimes. Yeah, they're looking for that funny angle. I get this funny diagonal here, I might get spotted. How they place themselves too is not good either. If I take that, I might see them there. I'm very annoyed that climbing this has removed all relays from my vision.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Moving.
Okay, got a little lucky there.
Use some ammo over here.
I don't feel good about those tiles there.
Roger that. Moving to Overwatch.
Really trying here. I'm trying to get this Overwatch. Oh, there we are. Why would you shoot first? Thank you. You guys just stay right there.
Locked and loaded.
I do still need to do a relay here. There are a few over there, so I shouldn't be worried. I just don't want to activate that pod. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. Gotta watch that window. I think I'm good though. Do I have a flank? I don't think I have a flank on the trooper here. I'm pretty sure that cover is breakable.
Position
That sets you up to shoot the next relay on the following turn.
Grenade out.
I really didn't want to use the bolt caster for one of them, but I'm gonna have to. I think I'll use the grenade instead. Okay, I need a relay shot now. I'm not 100% sure that dropping is safe though. I'm not sure if I'll see this relay. I'm trying to get the one next to the bed here. I take this corner. I don't know if I'll see it from there.
Okay.
Good copy.
Alright, don't miss.
Kill confirmed.
I'm gonna throw a grenade.
Bombs away.
Up. There was a small part of me that was saying, Edwin, don't throw the grenade. He has the loot. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ready to go.
But I was like, nah. He ain't got the loot. Of course he had the loot.
Headed there now.
The windows make this position a little sketchy. Because he is in line with all three of these windows. I actually think this is a safer spot to take.
We've got the objective in sight.
Because I'm not as close to the pod.
Running dry on ammo.
Yeah, I love an Overwatch here. I don't know if you'll have the angle to even pop off though. Actually, I prefer that you move.
Heading out.
I mean, even if it's just that one tile, I do prefer that. And if they try to take position on this cactus or that tree and have this bolt get them. And if it doesn't get them,
Closing on target position now.
I can have them at least close to the pod. I can come up and flank. Having the loot is more guaranteed than hitting a 99% shot. Oh, activated. I got no Overwatches. Well, I did get the flank that I was planning for, but it's not the best target for the bolt. I have a single grenade. I have a frost. Part of the reason why I wanted to move you up is so I could pick whoever I wanted with the frost, so I could hit the sectoid. Just need to make sure we get the other two. And it's this one that's not guaranteed.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I already messed up because you're the one with the frost. So just need to make sure I maintain cover and the sectoid should do nothing. I was hoping you'd be able to get up there. You don't have a safe spot. So I gotta take a couple coin flips.
Moving to position.
Alright, coin flip one.
Adjusting aim.
That's coin flip two. He doesn't have a spot he can move to and flank, so this person can stay here. Fortunately, you don't have a line of sight on him if I move you. Now, he could come over here and flank, which is why I don't want to take these. I think you just have to take this shot where you're at.
Nailed him.
Okay, now I might do
Moving on
this.
target location.
Now this is a better attack because it's guaranteeing that as long as we kill him, we don't even get shot at.
Kill confirmed.
Cool.
What am I doing here? I'm doing something.
What am I doing here? I'm doing something.
Moving to designated position.
Still need to shoot a relay.
Locked and loaded.
No. Being disoriented doesn't stop you from helping us. I have the flank there. I also have cover. I can do a follow-up attack. Could just take a shot here. I don't think there's any more relays over there. There's one over here. I don't know if I'll be able to see that.
Moving to designated position.
I'll take the shot, actually. I'll take the attack.
Okay then.
Which means this is likely enough since we hit that.
Target disabled. We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed. Affirmative.
Nice misclick. That's actually annoying because you were providing vision for the relay.
Moving on target.
As long as I don't misclick again, should have no problem finding it.
We're not picking up any more of those relays. That's all the time we're going to get, Commander. Got it. Headed there now. Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active.
I don't know what's wrong with my neck today. It's all fucked up.
Centers are but one organism. When criminals such as XCOM
I guess I just needed a stretch. Jeez.
Glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement
Council,
across the globe.
shut up.
Serving as our
Where? Okay. Say, would you? You're not a rookie.
Avenger
Black
plotting new
markets.
course.
Need an engineer and a stock. Stat.
Market is open.
Pretty bad. Might trade for supplies. I'll see more troopers. I do need 16 total. I'll leave it at 12.
Commander, the factions have indicated they know how to track down the Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place
Do
to
I need a
work.
I don't think there's any reason to have a GTS with rookies. That's right, because rookies can't even equip PCSs. So there is no reason to build a GTS. I guess I'll go ahead and build the ring. I don't know. I'm more interested in getting the proving ground up. Alright, I'll go ahead and get the ring going. But it might be next time I go back to Gatecrasher, I'll prioritize getting the proving ground up as soon as possible. Because at least that way I can get special grenades and ammo. That can give me an edge.
Setting course for the Mexican Regional Tract.
Well, it's a normal raid. That's good. So we have unlimited time to find these extra chests on the map. What's Og doing? Oh, Og is wounded. Okay. Alright, let's get it on.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
We picked up an alien transmission. They're trying to move an Advent troop transport the Resistance disabled during a recent skirmish. There's an opportunity here for
I don't mind if they give me a turret here.
off the transport. We'll need to secure
In fact,
the
I would
area
prefer that they
and
do.
remaining hostiles to make that happen. Menace 1-5.
Wow, he saved me like 5 minutes just starting me on top of this building.
Moving out.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests.
Priest
into
and
combat.
2 stun lancers.
Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Mi muovo verso le coordinate.
The two stun lancers alone is already pretty rude.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
Yeah, we got a considerable advantage by spawning here.
Understood.
Alright, you get the door. Or gate, whatever. Need intel. See any, see a chest around here? I don't see one yet. If you guys see a chest, let me know.
Heading out. Affermativo. Mi muovo.
Primitivo.
Got it covered.
Guardia.
Moving.
Moving on target location.
Oh, they climbed up. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to be sneaky.
Posizione confermata.
Yeah, they're trying to be sneaky about it, but I ain't gonna be fooled.
Already there. Heading to that location.
Like Stevie Wonder, I can't see a thing. I feel that. Yeah, he backed off. That's you knew what was coming. You knew that I knew
Roger that.
what you were up to. You're gonna try to not give me this elevation by climbing up here. And now you're not even gonna move into my vicinity.
Closing on
In
target.
fact, you might be sneaky. You might be coming back down, so I'll leave you there.
There's something out there.
I don't trust it.
I think I heard something.
I don't trust myself approaching here.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
I'll wait for a while if I need to.
Heading there now.
Scanning.
Roger.
I've got my eyes on.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take the bait.
On the move.
I will put everyone back
Moving to
down.
designated coordinates.
Okay. Position confirmed.
I'm on it.
Oh, that's the same pod. Man, it's like they made a lot of distance there. Man, they gotta go pretty far to target. I really should open up with a frost bomb. Despite me like planning this out in my head on how to engage.
Moving.
Moving. Mi muovo all'istante.
Roger, scanning. Got my eyes on.
What the heck am I supposed to do with this? I'm gonna let it rip. I'm already close enough, so when that stun lancer repositions, I can freeze them.
First, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Do get a flank that could save the frost bomb,
Moving to designated coordinates.
and I will. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that low roll at all.
Moving to position. This is for you.
Mi avvicino alle coordinate.
Or I could not risk it. Okay, I'm gonna go against my instinct here. I should be grenading. I'm gonna future-proof myself. I should be grenading, and I am gonna grenade. Okay, that was just in case he had the loot. Thought maybe I could like will it into existence by saying I was gonna blow that guy up. So he didn't run far to try to catch up with another pod of enemies. So there's another pod of enemies right behind him, is what you're telling me. That's what I heard. I need like 2 tiles.
Raggiungo la posizione. Granata lanciata.
Yeah, I'm back at rookies again. Couldn't leave well enough alone. I had to come back to it. But he's still in the process of running. I'll just take pot shots.
It's down. Rock and roll. Scanning.
Back online. Moving to Overwatch.
He's got friends behind him. We'll just sit here for a second.
Okay.
I could use Viper's position to trigger the pod.
I'm on the move. Rolling. Scanning
Mi tengo
Overwatch.
pronta. Non siamo
Yeah, because you're
soli.
closest.
Headed there now.
Good, Anakin.
That's affirmative. Affirmative. Enemy right now.
And now I want Viper to take this corner over there. Oh, let's go.
Good riddance. Advent forces on the ground.
You don't want to trigger it? Oh, you already had cover. Fair enough. Yeah, you're already in a good spot. Look at that cheeky flank. It is possible that... Oh, there's a chest here. It is possible this could be a third pod.
Ci vado subito.
Turret. This is only half cover. I might have to back off. I don't think I can reach that frost from here. Viper, it was nice knowing you. This is too good to pass up. I mean, just hitting was all I really needed because I can grenade. But I'm not sure I can reach this frost. That's too close to call. I might have to reposition.
Moving to designated
I mean,
position.
that doesn't really help me get any closer. But I can use my throw to determine if Kiro can hit the frost. But like, I'm just getting enough to reach him there. So Kiro... It's too close to call. I think I actually need to check. I need to risk it here. Okay, I got it. I was pretty confident. Or else I wouldn't have even moved. Oh, look who sees the turret from there. Oh shit. Thank God you don't. Here's what I need to have happen. Where can I climb?
Heading out.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna climb with you next turn, but I need you to hit this for me. Nice.
No longer a threat.
And then I can actually go for the shutdown on the turret. Oh, good damage though. Oh, wow. We're looking out. There's been like 6 or 7 misses in this playthrough already. Don't have to worry about the position of that next pod. Hopefully they're not in the entrance of the building. This is the spot I normally would expect them. Stun Lancer is more dangerous, since he doesn't have to contend with cover. But this is why I wanted you to have the option in case I needed to flank with you next turn. Thinking about just winging it here with the 55. As long as I hit a kill, that saves me a lot of hassle. If I miss though, it's worse than the alternative where I could use a grenade here. 'Cause I already know I can hit him with that. And I just need to hit one shot, which I can with a flank, which means you're actually free to shoot the turret. Not going to be a great shot, but it'll be a shot. Huge.
Enemy eliminated.
So now if I want to, I can move into that flank. But what I'm concerned about with that third pod is that it's here. And I want to remove that concern by just killing you with the 55 here. Okay. So I have to...
Position confirmed.
Let's go. Still got to do good damage though. Okay.
Hostile, pacified. My ammo's running low.
So there was a chest back here. But unfortunately the loot is there. That sucks. If you were able to get there, they should be able to get there.
Closing on target position now. Affermativo. Mi muovo.
Ready to rock.
Guardate di sotto.
Oh, gotta go for it.
Heading to that location.
Ever. It was only a laser sight. I wouldn't even have done it for a laser sight. Good thing here is I don't have to deal with this. I ain't gotta deal with this at all. We just drop down.
Closing on target position now.
Heading there now.
They will have to dash, and they will trigger an Overwatch or two. Okay, well, he didn't.
Moving out.
Where's the other ones at? Ugh.
Okay. Take this.
Free damage. Oh, the sectoid doesn't, surprisingly, you don't get flanked if I leave you here. Unless sectoid moves this rock. Which he probably doesn't do that because I flanked that spot. I think I can leave you here.
Target eliminated. On reserve.
I would have really liked to have got the chest on the map.
Confirmed. Ordine ricevuto.
I'll make it even harder for them to go for the flank.
Sono in allerta.
You don't actually, yeah, I already checked that. You don't flank from there. Well, I guess technically you can, but I don't know. There's a full cover rock there. Might block line of sight to my unit. I just didn't see it happening.
I'm taking fire.
And as long as it didn't happen, I'm justified. You can finish him off.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And do I have the bolts? I do. So I finish him off.
Hostile neutralized. Dead in the water here.
Kill confirmed. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
20 years of peace and prosperity.
That loot drop actually lost me those chests.
Incidents today.
Because I went for the loot drop, spawned the pod. I couldn't just look for the chest for free.
Aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
It was not worth it for a laser sight.
Commander, you should establish contact with
About
the local
time.
resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving.
I just don't see how you could do this late game. What's the plan? Well, we've been in the late game before with rookies. The plan is war suits. War suits and prey. There's not too much you can do with rookies, but there's more than you would think. You have bonds. You have war suits. You got gun mods. And you got utility items. But we've been in the late game with them before. Nope. A little fun fact most people don't know about rookies is that you cannot use PCSs on rookies.
The elders never had any issues.
And it doesn't matter if you have the GTS. The game will not allow you to put PCSs on them.
Is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them
Even I didn't know that. And I built it. I built the GTS thinking, oh, I'll make up for our rookie aim by getting PCSs. And I had conditioning. I had a couple of conditionings and a couple of perceptions pretty early. And the game was like, rookies cannot equip PCSs. And I was like, you fucking kidding me.
These magnetic-based weapons.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
I mean, we've been lucking out with all these misses, but sooner or later, man, the luck's gonna run out. I guess I have a lot of experience avoiding getting one shot. Maybe I could put the armor off for a little bit longer. That way I can go ahead and get biotech communications done. Sometimes I prefer to have these done before armor. Sometimes I like to go straight into armor. I guess that'll depend on how many cores I have.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Don't I have like one? Oh, we got 3. Alright, more than I thought. Well, I still have to wait till armor's done. But I can go ahead and get the building, you know, prepped while armor's being researched, which is the ideal path to take. I mean, I like to have communications because this is still a Grim Horizon playthrough, so Dark Event's permanent. I really need to be able to control which ones I get. Alright, I'll do communication first. I forgot I had a second scientist. I'll go ahead and do this.
Push our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Yep, at least we could just sell the PCSs off. They're not useless. Pretty good money.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance.
Risk of capture on covert actions is annoying. Double psionic defense is annoying for the finale. I guess if I'm gonna let any one of these go through, I guess I'd pick Left Behind.
Our understanding of the Elder's vision has grown, and now we must strike in new ways to crush their efforts.
Alright, we'll locate Templars. I am not gonna waste 3 days for 52 bucks. I'm good. Roxy, you're clear. Thomas. You are clear. Mr. Thomas. What's up, Daniel? No more Watcher runs? I'll eventually come back to it. I'm sure there'll be days. There'll be nights when I want to play Slay the Spire and I'll boot it up. But I've played a lot of Slay the Spire recently, and I'm pretty slayed out.
Setting course for Mexico.
Mexico. Wait, I should check. Yeah, you know what? I don't really need another engineer or scientist right now.
Now operational.
Some of my kind are now in a difficult position.
But I'll take it if you're offering it. Let's check the market before we launch. Yeah, I've done enough slaying for now. I guess I wasn't missing out on anything. Normally I sell these if they're very interested within after the first supply raid, and they are, so there's usually enough time for me to get enough crystals back throughout the playthrough for whatever I need later. Crystals don't get used for a while. Sectoids, I want to start holding on to them. Actually, I don't think so. As long as we're able to make like 1 or 2 mind shields just for like problematic soldiers, sure. But I can't warrant the space to bring mind shields on the finale. because they'll be wearing war suits, so it's going to be war suits and blue screen. That's the only way I see myself getting rookies through Leviathan. So there's no space for mind shields, therefore I don't need to hold on to the sectoids. Good old recover item. And I don't have an order to help me with my timers. That's the thing I'm most worried about in the early game. I do not have private channel. I do not have infiltrate. I mean, even lightning strike would be nice. The one that gives you +3 mobility for the first, like, few rounds. Is my buddy Albagore, not Albagore, Og? Nah, he's still wounded. Does no one else, like, is anyone else friends here? Am I the only one who can become friends with people? What's going on? Like, no one has any compatibility. Alright. That's right, the laser sight. I'm still upset about that. I would have thrown that out to be able to get those chests instead. What are you rocking on that gun, Repeater? Take the expanded mag. Guess you could run the bolt. Don't want the laser over anything. There are times where I need to fish for a crit to get a kill. There's usually enough time to reload the gun at some point. I don't need the mag. You might as well hold the mag then. We all only like Edwin, the life of the party, I guess. I certainly don't sound like I am. It's kind of a weird duality to have. I don't know. I have that disposition about myself. I'm easily annoyed by people, but I do like talking to people.
Recapturing the data and killing everyone they found. We're not going to let that stop us.
I'm quick to judge people. That's really what it is. I am quick to judge people.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised.
Easily annoyed? Nah, quick to judge. So if someone's annoying, like, I'll tell you.
Closing on target position now.
I mean, best year for me than,
Closing on target position now.
you know, someone you actually care about.
Headed there now.
Okay.
Keep scouting. Starch those pants and button that shirt. We don't need to go full nuclear now.
Moving to position. Hostiles making the rounds.
Oh, that was a bad move. That was a really bad move. Uh-oh. You guys don't want to move like one tile in this direction, right? I mean, you guys shouldn't want to do that. That would be surprising.
Moving on target location.
Wow, they really were just as close as they possibly could be without this unit seeing them.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I'm going to try to incentivize them being pushed back. That was close. Oh, never mind. That doesn't mean you get an action. What the fuck?
Taking fire over here.
No, you get to go too. What is happening?
Yeah, I can't move.
How'd you dodge that? It's some starched pants, I'm telling you. They give you all that armor. Since when? Since, not only did the first attack miss, the second one got to go. Which I've never seen that shit before. And then he missed too.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I don't get it. But I'm not actually looking for the game to take it easy on me. So that better have just been incredibly unlucky on their part, and there's not actually like anything fucked up with the seed. I can't... Wait, how can you not see this guy here? That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I'm sure he'll want... Like, can you drop down? Okay, so he'll be able to climb over just fine. Unfortunately, I kind of have to leave myself flanked if I want to go for him. Unless I want to take shots from ground level, which I don't. This is the saddest part right here. Not having the flank on this stun lancer from this location just doesn't make sense to me. Well, I have to make a compromise. Yeah, he had starch pants, defense bonus. Alright, so grenade gets him.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Maybe I save the grenade. No, take the grenade. If we lose someone now, I will have wasted that incredibly lucky dodge from earlier. And if I leave Kiro down here, I don't actually think the sectoid... I think the sectoid fucks off. I really do.
Position confirmed.
But the sectoid's going to be a pain later if he runs. So we'll go ahead and freeze him. How's it going? It's going good. Oh, reinforcements. Okay. Yeah. Someone heard I was having a good time. I had it too easy. I had to drop some reinforcements on me. I mean, see if you can get that execute. The reinforcements actually slows us down enough that I think we just might not win by virtue of time. I think the time screws us. Oh, well, I brought laser sight, so that's going to be big here. Yeah, of course, that's why I don't respect laser sight.
Moving to designated position.
But you're gonna crit, right? That's how it would go.
Oh, yeah. Overwatch.
I've got eyes on an advent.
Please hit that officer. If we don't hit the officer, I think we're doomed.
That is not good.
If you still have a shot on the officer, I might take it. You don't. Okay, you want to try to redeem yourself with that whole crit situation from earlier?
Heading there now.
I need a 7 here. I'm not the biggest fan of this advancement. That's why.
Some advent here.
Yeah, this is where it falls apart. That's why I need that officer to be dead. Because I had to position myself in a way where I get this guy up, grenades the officer, which means these two have to go right on top of their units and kill them. That officer was dead. I could have let this boltcaster stay here, take that shot there, and not advance onto this guy like I did. We simply didn't have the time already. It was already bad. It's already really bad for us.
Let's rock.
Well, I'm going to have to go with that original idea. So I can pull this unit back, and you have to hit that.
Enemy eliminated.
Magino. And it's 2 stun lances and an officer. I don't see how we don't lose here. Like, squad wipe. Full turn against us, so the squad, it's the worst possible squad. Yeah. We should be losing here. Oh, you still have a flank there.
That's affirmative. Taken care of.
Okay. So everyone else's cover is like decent, but Majin is pretty screwed. I need Majin to do his best to waste their actions. This position is solid for that.
They're all over me.
What is happening? Evac?
Hostiles got me flanked.
Let's see.
This looks a little ugly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, it's over. It's over for that person. You're gone.
Find some new cover.
Yeah, you're gone. That sucks, because there was an engineer as a reward here. And we can't make it back without our boltcaster, so we can't win this fight.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We're going to have to try to evac. Can't afford to lose the boltcaster. Oh, there's the 1 in 6. I was waiting for that to happen this playthrough.
Ammo.
Moving out.
Hopefully we're hidden well enough here. So the stun lancer doesn't have line of sight, chooses melee attack. Alright. Well then. I really needed you to dash. That sucks. Yeah. This is gonna be a little wonky. I'm gonna have to try to get this grenade where I need it here. Yeah, it was gonna be a little wonky. Kira, I think I have to do it to Kira. Oh no, it hits. Nah, I can't just hit Kiro and the trooper. I was hoping I could maybe get the diagonal. I mean, I could do that, but he's the one I'm most worried about losing next. Hoping maybe I could like clip the top of his head or something. I mean, I can almost kind of get what I need here. I just needed to hit the 2 tiles, not 3. But it wants to do 3, a 3 wide, which is why I needed to aim for this corner and get like a 2 wide. But then it wants to hit him. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a hunker down here. I'm gonna have to hope that person can waste actions. Again, not surprised. I did expect him to be targeted. Oh, that sucks. The hunker down paid off, but the stun ruins it. I knew you were going down next. I don't know what tile this corpse is on. Or this one for that matter. Well, it says you could pick them up from here, which is kind of weird. I mean, you're aft, pretty much. Pretty much aft. Okay, we're gonna put a here. We have to leave Tiger behind, and I have to hope I can pick up this body here. Oh shit! That was close.
Let's get you out of here.
All right, we're bringing the bulkcaster back. Yeah, that was brutal, man.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Yeah, there's no luck that helps you with that.
And so the elders bless us with yet another victory.
Well, there goes my 3rd engineer I could have had. I don't get to see a new scan.
Setting course for the Mexican
As I
regional
go back
class.
here and build the whole freaking time.
The
aliens have just finished a new facility.
I mean, I did say it wasn't going to last. I've already
We
done,
can make contact with resistance forces
at
in
this
the
point,
region. We could move on
I've
that
probably
facility
done
and set
100
the
resets of rookies only. And maybe like a dozen or so got through the first month.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology.
And then we'll do armor after that.
As soon as the research is complete.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around.
The hunter is due to show up.
We've collected some.
New objective added.
Fly ray, guerrilla ops. Two guerrilla ops, supply ray. I think it's guaranteed next mission.
Modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
I mean, this is already one day, sure.
I assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander. The advent...
We're countering risk of capture. About time we get a simple objective. Is Og finally awake? It's about time. Kira, you're missing a lot of will, so bring someone else. I hate when I do that. Where's my repeater? I just looked at the gun earlier. Why would you reset it? Alright, repeater, bolt. So I lost the laser sight. Ironic, isn't it? Brings the laser sight to fish for crits. Fails the crit twice, dies. Oh, that's right. We have improved weapons. Wait a minute. This wasn't ready before that last mission, was it? Oh shit. I may have fucked up. I may have fucked up real hard. I maybe could have had those weapons. We'll just say I didn't fuck that up. I think those weapons may have been ready though.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
We're picking up a steady stream of communication.
Stop with the... Bro, I don't want to go underground again. I don't yearn for the mines. Free me from the sewer.
Opportunity to disrupt the aliens' progress on their latest operation. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. Don't leave any hostiles standing. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Moving on target location.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. double time.
Understood. Moving out.
Yeah, I'm sick of these undergrounds too. These are not necessarily bad for the hunter because of these stupid balconies. He can cheat through walls by grappling to those things.
Heading out.
I mean, that's why we're not saying anything for a minute, because the hunter is guaranteed to be here.
Heading there now.
So he's taking up space on the map, but he's not on the map yet.
Stepping off.
Moving to position.
That's affirmative.
Oh, I don't. Ew.
Move, move,
I don't like that move on the right.
You hear that?
Now we might have snakes today.
Understood. Moving out. Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Yeah, technically we do have snakes because the purifier is here. Which, I mean, you know I want to.
Overwatch.
Heading to that location. Enemy destroyed. We've been spotted.
Oh, he didn't move. Yeah, he was scared of my Overwatch skills.
I'm on the move.
I don't know who that third enemy was. I think it was a priest.
What do we got here? Hostile neutralized.
Moving.
I'll just leave myself out in the open.
Covering now.
Oh, that's pretty close. He's not really in the back this time.
Better be careful.
It's dangerous out here.
It's dangerous out here.
Well, now that we have Mag and he's not upgraded yet, we should beat him pretty easy.
Commander, one of the Chosen is here. We'll have to deal with it before it throws off the rest of our operation.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I thought there was a third enemy with them. I guess not. I mean, I already know where all the other enemies are, so we can just dash probably. But you might actually see them there. That would be a problem.
Will do.
Alright, we'll go to Gata's location and just stay put.
Running. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
If he comes in and stuns us, so be it.
Moving to Overwatch.
I mean, I left myself vulnerable to that. Oh, great. There's a... Yeah, we can't win this. There's a girder blocking this. We can't win it. Like, I might as well just run in as far as I can.
We've got the Chosen in our sights. It's time to take them out.
So, going for that loot... Yeah, I did see that pod temporarily. Going for that loot may still see them. And the only reason why we didn't get caught is because I kept this wall. Yeah. I don't think you get the grenade there. I mean, I'll check. But yeah, I don't think so. You'd need at least one more tile, which I could grant with the bond mate action, but feels like a pretty bad use of the bond mate. If Gata had a grenade, Gata could get it. But no, she has a frost bomb. She just so happens to be the one with the frost bomb here. I mean, I could try to force the stun and just go for damage. You want to at least try to go for the execute first.
Armor still holding.
I bet you can't do that again.
Yeah, if that was a grenade, that would hit him. That's what I mean. Like, that's when the game is this hard and you limit yourself to 4 units, the nuance, the very small, minute details matter. Like Gata having a frost in this scenario instead of a grenade was actually a downside because we missed out on that cover removal. And it's a considerable downside too. I guess it doesn't matter if we hit. Like I said, it don't matter if we hit. and then we get the me, right? Who has the best shot, and then I'm gonna whiff it. I'm gonna whiff it right here. Watch. Yep. Yep.
Just when I thought your weapons couldn't get any older.
Shut up, Hunter. Stupid ass game. Hey, throw your stun. I hope that doesn't hit all 4 because he aimed it like he was going for 4. Okay. Listen, I don't know the AoE on it because the game doesn't tell you.
Without the introduction of human DNA.
Oh, and you decided that we didn't have enough trouble, and you decided to run your other pod in. Okay. Well, we go ahead and reset it now. Might as well. This is over.
Commander, we should assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely
Hey, he's gonna get all the HP right here. He's getting all this HP from what the enemies are doing. Oh no, he's in my head.
In this case, the dark corners of your soldier's mind. I took a few hits today, but considering the intel I gathered in the process, I'd say it was worth it.
Unfortunately, the Chosen got what they were after. More information they can use to track you down, Commander.
What did that person have? Oh, that was the person with the frost bomb.
Let's rock. Hostile neutralized.
You know, if you just hit the hunter, we'd still be in it. If you would have just hit the hunter, man. I don't have the damage here. Oh, you're there. Okay. Well, the Viper's more dangerous, I guess.
Moving out.
I mean, I'm probably next to go. But I'm still going to try to take the Viper out. Shit. Is there a condition that determines whether a chosen steals info or captures soldiers, or is it random? It's, for the most part, it's random, but it's more likely they steal later on in the game. So there's like no chance they capture anyone early. And then in the mid-game, sometimes they capture, but most of the time there's still intel.
We have to expect our soldiers to feel the strain of combat eventually. We just have to give them enough time to recover properly.
Now, I could have just left, but I did not want to lose the frost bomb.
I need some help. On my way.
Probably just be throwing a grenade, but that's why. It doesn't matter because I'm just gonna do this right here. I already called this when we started the run yesterday. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna last. Just wasting time. You know, it's feeling a little too familiar. This whole feeling of doom that comes with doing this challenge run. And how easy it is to tell that it's just gonna have to be reset because it's not good enough. And it feels like I'm waiting for that to happen, and it kind of sucks. So I'm just waiting to meet my maker when I know the start's not good enough.
Neutralize any hostile contacts and secure the site. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
I try to be a little bit more positive about this run, about this challenge in general, and actually give it a chance, but I've given this challenge too many chances in the past. Part of the reason why I even took a break from XCOM in the first place.
I take a new approach.
It already feels like it's weighing on me again. I've only done one run.
Moving to designated position.
I'm all over it.
On the move.
Launch order confirmed.
No Slay Spire? Nah, I'm playing XCOM. Yeah, we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll play some Slay Spire later.
Moving there.
On Overwatch. What was that sound?
I'll just wait. Try squatties again one day? You're very close. I was very close. In fact, we were at the fucking end of the game. That one still hurts.
Scanning Overwatch. Hey, you hear anything? These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with.
And for those that don't know,
makes them predictable.
I did take squatties only to the final mission. And what dictated success was whether or not the warlock spawned on the correct side of the map. He did not spawn on the correct side of the map. Now, we could have still won, but we needed one hair trigger proc, and we did not get a hair trigger proc. Keep in mind, I think our chances of proc those are 20% at the time.
On the move.
So, and the reason why that feels really bad, and it still stinks to this day,
Yes, Commander.
is because the previous 30 hours of the run doesn't dictate whether you lose or win. You still have to deal with that Warlock spawn at the end that will dictate it. So what it felt like to me was, oh, the previous 30 hours didn't matter because I failed a coin flip at the end.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
No one escapes.
Tier list for XCOM appeared to me. Sorry, let me read that again. Hey dude, your tier list for XCOM appear me someday, and I really enjoy it. I appreciate it. The grammar threw me off a little bit. I'm glad you enjoyed them though. Try a challenge again. It was a fun run. The fun for me and fun for you guys might be a little different. It depends on how much is like too much. It's like for me, let me put it in perspective. My 3,000 hours of XCOM versus you guys maybe having watched 20 hours of my XCOM is vastly different. I only have so much more I could take when it comes to the challenge runs. Initially, yes, fun, exciting, but after resetting the 300th time, it's not fun for me anymore. I wish it was. XCOM's my favorite game of all time, but it's just not going to be. So I don't get as excited for them as you guys do. What am I sitting here for? I really think they're gonna just give me this Overwatch. I'm too far from the monument. I'll try fishing.
I will go.
Okay.
I await their approach. Now.
Top-notch tier list. Those are some very like minimally produced tier lists, to be fair. So I'm surprised they got as popular as they did. Because I mostly just did them for fun, and I was like, haha, check it out. I'm gonna make a tier list that's gonna get thousands of views. Watch, because all tier lists do. And I wasn't wrong. So I did it more like a joke, but at the same time I was talking about XCOM, so I also enjoy doing them. As long as I do them live. I hate doing anything not live, because it's like you're fooling yourself into believing people are watching you when they're not watching you at the moment. That's why I don't like doing off-camera stuff or like non-live stuff. I don't know. I just don't live in that. I can't take myself out of that reality and be like, I'm just going to talk to myself like people are listening when I'm only just recording a video. Even though that could have made the tier list come out better. I mean, people appreciate being responded to in chat, I'm sure. But generally, that's not why you're watching the content. I don't go to someone's stream and be like, yeah, I want to watch them talk to their chat. That's like, no, I want to watch them play XCOM. Well, combat music played, so I'm gonna wait. There's a chance I just walk right into it. Gotta do more? Yeah. And I do want to do more. Part of the reason why I'm picked up a new computer. It'll be arriving in about 2 weeks. And then I can continue to play more XCOM. No, I'll play other games. But I'll be able to run like ultra settings and play in 1440, and that'd be awesome. Experience I've never had before. Best GPU I've ever owned is a 2060. So yeah, there's a lot more room to grow when it comes to computer components. But it's also kind of my fault because I'm cheap even when it comes to spoiling myself. But now I'm spoiling myself because I got a 7900 XTX. Class tier list. I know I've had this discussion before with someone who asked for that. That'd be like a 10-minute long video. It'd be mostly me just like rambling, and it'd probably turn into an hour somehow. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to talk about something for like a minute, and it turns into 30 minutes. Okay, that's good. I really needed to not be seen there, so this next fight should go pretty well. It's a little surprising.
On my way.
That's a little surprising. I think this next move triggers, so that's very surprising. You can stay right there.
I think I heard something.
Someone broke some glass. Someone's like breaking a window up there. No. Don't move like that. Move like this. Yeah, you did break it. You really broke a window. That makes no sense. Like, oh god, they're shooting coming from the south side. Run north, crash through the window. There we go. That's why I left the skirmisher there. I was trying to fish for that. You know what I really miss from my challenge runs? Like, I like them being difficult, don't get me wrong. But I miss being able to do more things than just run and shoot. So whenever I get to go back to Gatecrasher, I'm not terribly sad about it because I get to use a skirmisher for like 5 minutes.
Headed there now. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Have to go over all the class skills as well, farm that content. Yeah, but I've already done that. That's what the abilities were for. I mean, I can generalize it. Like I can go over them in generalizations when it comes to their abilities. Because obviously I have to justify why I put them in certain tiers. But I mean, I know I'm going to put Psyop in the Psyop tier, and then I'm going to put the Grenadier just below that in S tier. And then everyone else is going to go A. And then Sharpshooter is going to go C. And no one goes in like D or F. Oh right, Templar. Oh shit. Templars are gonna go with C as well.
I'm ready.
Reaper might be the only odd one out where it's gonna have its own tier. It's probably gonna be in like B. I was thinking the B or A. Actually, I'm fine with my positions. I'll use you last in case we need the grenade.
Taken care of.
At your command. Overwatch their approach.
Squaddies, yeah. I mean, I could just go back to squaddies. I could.
Moving to Overwatch. There's something out there. Shut up. Listen. On my way. Confirmed. Gotta go. Movement here. That's affirmative.
What?
Although they bear
What?
some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger.
Because of this tile,
Even greater psionic.
because it's covered, so your vision was actually from here, which is aligned to the door.
Yes, Commander. Justice comes for all. They failed us.
Moving. On the move. Get ready for a
I'm committed to removing that trooper off this map. Am I committed enough to compromise someone? Because I would be compromising this person if I go for the grenade again. I don't think you'll do it. I don't think you'll take half cover to flank this individual. I don't think you'll do it. Yeah. Of course you won't. The sectoids are cowards. They always have to have full cover. No, that's not like a rule or something. It's just my experience with it. And then we miss, right? Right here. 1 and 6, miss. Okay.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Just throw out the guaranteed damage.
As you order.
Alright, you got a stock for me?
Picking up any inbound
I'll
contacts.
take a core.
Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
I don't think I'm more interested in, I'm less interested now in doing more XCOM challenges. I'm actually more interested in playing new games. And, I mean, naturally I will be once I get that computer in like 2 weeks. There'll be a lot of stress testing to be done.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent.
I was only itching to come back right now because I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. Baldur's Gate, Slay the Spire. It's kind of wanting to come back to this. And I still feel like it's that, this is that challenge that's still gotten away from me. And it annoys me.
Commander to the research labs.
Wait, hold on. I need 18 there, and there's 15 there. That doesn't make up for the 82, unfortunately. Rushing the weapons, it worked out pretty well last time, starting with the lab too.
We'll begin work immediately.
Means you can generally get your new weapons about the time you introduce the stun lancers, which is ideal.
Laboratory construction initiated.
Well, I do need that supply scan. I guess Vulture's okay.
Now, slowly we are free, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the elders with a rage that cannot be stopped by our own hands.
Did I play Balatro? Nope. Nope. The only time I have had is for what I'm doing now and work. That's it. Any time outside of that, it's just like I don't have time. And nor have I made the time for it. And I guess I will try it at some point.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Maybe. Who knows, dude? I certainly don't. I'm the last person who knows what I'm going to do next. You ever feel that way when you like, I mean, you're spoiled for like too many potentially good games you could try, and you just huddle up in your turtle shell and just play the same safe 3 or 4 games because you just have too much choice? I feel like that some days. I feel like there's too many games, there's too many suggestions, and it's like, I'm just going to stick with what I know works and what I know people like. Heck. Cool to see you hit up some of the games folks been posting in Discord. Glad you got new rig coming. Yeah, I'm about to review that and look at those games again. Alright, you gotta get out of here. I guess I have to do it like this. Have I played Honkai? Hell no. I don't play gacha games since that one. What was that one? It was the one before Honkai Star Rail. I played that one. Genshin Impact. That's what it was. In fact, that was the first thing I streamed. Was it smart? No, it was not a smart decision to think I could stream a freaking gacha game where I exhausted all the content already, and I don't spend $1,000 a week to do pulls and think I could farm any viewers out of it. That's hilarious that I thought I could. But you know why I streamed it? I streamed it because I talk to myself a lot when I play that. Because I linger in the game just looking around and see if I can find anything and scraping the couch cushions for primo gems. And I just talk at length with myself. I was like, you know what? Maybe people want to listen to this. I mean, not really. Didn't really work out. I'm glad I stopped playing that. It was a good time for like a couple months. I had a good time with it. I enjoyed streaming what little bit I did of it. But I felt like the ceiling was hit too early on for me when playing that game. I was like, oh, there's nothing more I can do. There's nothing more to learn. I have all the characters I want. I'm crashing the abyss every single reset. Max stars. The only abyss I didn't max stars on was the first one. And that's only because I came to the game like a week or two late. Like after release. I got a little money. Wait, how much is 18.5? I can actually buy the boltcaster and have just enough to make up for the missing supplies from the excavation. That's some good math. I listen to podcasts you talking about random things while I chores go for walks. I mean, I'm sure some would. Yeah. But I'm mostly here to game. I just felt like I needed to get more out of my Genshin Impact experience when there was nothing to do, so I was like, I'll just try streaming. I'll take up streaming as a hobby. Maybe that can... I think I was mostly doing it for me because I needed people to talk to. I was sad and alone and just wandering a digital world with no meaningful multiplayer in it. And having everything unlocked already. And like I said, crushing the abyss, and I didn't really have any skills to improve on. It was fun though. I do like the character swapping aspect. That's a very cool mechanic. But I think once you figure it out and kind of know your combos, you just freaking press the same keys in the same order for 5 hours straight to make like no meaningful progress in terms of money or experience, because the game is so like monetarily based economy. Like actual money needs to go into the game if you really want to make improvement. And I was so stubborn about it. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna free to play so freaking hard I can be like with the other guys. But it's Genshin Impact, so it's like, why do I care so much? Why do I care so much? It's Genshin Impact.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Now, when it comes to comparing like accounts, though, the thing I did like about Genshin Impact was flexing on my friends that my first single pull in the game was Chi-Chi. I know, for those who know Genshin Impact, a lot of people early on wanted Chi-Chi and then realized I got scammed. I actually wanted Chi-Chi and I like Chi-Chi. Pull 1. Like if I could pull up my history of pulls in the game, it would be first pull of the account.
We need to seize control of that data if we're going to have any chance of stopping their progress. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
What? Since when? Who the heck has an office like this? That's a smoker right there. That's a smoker's laptop. Play Genshin 2. I leave after I get bored, doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah. I was doing the artifact rotation. I was doing the Mora rotation. I was doing all the rotations like free-to-play people do to not spend any money in the game.
Orders confirmed. I want to move.
I mean, I knew the time too. Like it resets every 24 hours, the artifacts. So I knew it like the same time every day. I'm like in Discord chat with some friends, and I'm like, I got to do my artifact rotation. I'll be right back. It's crazy. Crazy the length I went to not spend money in that game. That being said, I did eventually cave and spend money in that game. But I didn't spend that much. Probably spent like $100 or so. I mostly spent more money on other people who played the game. Because they were like, oh, I don't have as much as you have in that game. You're just lucky. You get all the pulls you want. And I'm like, I mean, yeah. I got pretty lucky, but then again, I'm also putting in like the work, all those stupid rotations I was doing. So I was like, all right, here's $100. Have fun. I don't like mine being spotted. Oh my god, are you serious? They moved? I was just about to say, I don't mind being spotted as long as I get to set that bulk caster up, and then they freaking moved on me.
Closing on target position now. Enemy patrol on the move.
Oh, this is going to be awkward. Because this other pod is either right under me, or actually I think I can tell based on this tile that they're here. Yeah. I should go ahead and overwatch this and deal with them before the other pod moves up. Is it just 2 guys? Well, at least it's just troopers. I guess I could live with that. Oh, I really should have had. Really should have let Viper shoot the one in the back. Hopefully this will be okay. Reroll to get dilute? Yeah, I didn't know about re-rolling accounts because it was like my first gacha game. I didn't really think about that. It was like a couple months into playing the game. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't think you could just like re-roll account and get another easy like 20 to 30 pulls for like little to no effort. And I decided just to do it for fun. And I could never replicate the luck that the original account had. But I also like already put a couple months into the account, so even if I did replicate it, I would have kept the account. Wait, the game is showing me where you're at, but it's not telling me I can see you. I've definitely set a sectoid there, so shouldn't move up too far. This hack location has made this a mess. Because instead of the pods being kind of like in an order, like left and right and left, they basically surrounded this, which makes it very easy to pop more than one pod here at once. I'll try the corner here. Alright, good. And I can't drop down because of that pod that's under the bridge. Every time I pull crazy luck, my account's top 3.5% rate up luck, 24% 5-star luck. I don't know what my rates were.
Moving to designated position.
All I know is I got like pretty much everything I wanted. I mean, I didn't want that much. It's not like every time a new character was released, I wanted that character. I only like half the time wanted them, and I would usually get them. The only one I really missed out on was there was this is early on, so there's a chick that has fireworks. She's an archer.
Ready to engage.
I could not tell you the name.
Mi muovo verso le coordinate.
Hey, you don't get to come back here. This is my zone. Auto zone. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing now.
Roger that.
I'm gonna grenade this.
Throwing grenade.
I'm gonna bolt, and I'm gonna use the other two to kill the other two troopers I see. Klee? Nah, Klee is bomb specialist. Nah, this chick was a pyro archer. Where her skills were like fireworks. I don't know how else to describe her. That was kind of it. She had blonde hair. She looked like a 16-year-old, like all gotcha girl characters do.
And now.
I think she wore a lot of red. Oh, no. Actually, I'm not that excited about a repeater. I think it started with a Y. It's not Yanfei. I almost want to say Yanfei. Nah, I don't remember. I have no idea. You can't overwatch me. Oh, I guess you can.
Enemy is still up.
Andiamo.
Yeah, Klee was one of the characters like everyone seemed to want, but I was kind of in the minority. I was like, nah, I don't want Klee.
Target down. Positive confirmation. Area secured.
Okay, I mean, there's a little issue here. And that's going to be distance. And I didn't really set it up to be able to get there in time.
Positive confirmation. Area secured.
That's exactly how I thought it was going to go. Yep. exactly how I thought it was gonna go. Okay. But I don't know what to tell you. We just gotta go back gate crashing because we can't accept a loss in the first month because you lose a guaranteed scientist or engineer. It just puts you too far behind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how good the start is. Can't lose one of those basically. That's too bad. Now one tile, like I said, the nuance becomes so much more important. Even one tile makes a difference. And if you watch me for any length of time, that happens quite a lot actually. That single tile. Yomiya, that's what it was. Yeah, it was Yomiya. Or Yamiya, because sometimes that'd be funny and say the name wrong.
Neutralize any security forces in the area. Keep your heads down. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Yeah, I thought Yomiya would be cool, because archers are normally like single target damage characters. But I was like, oh, archer uses fireworks, implies AoE. AoE archery sounds very good for grinding.
Changing position.
And it's going to be flashy. Kind of take the monotony out of the game a little bit.
As you order.
Never could get her.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
That's not the only one that I didn't manage to get that I really wanted. Because people are usually on team Diluc or Kaching. And I didn't have either, but I wanted Kaching. Because I just thought, you know, lightning, sword. I like Virgil a lot from Devil May Cry.
Let's do this.
I was more interested in that play style.
Roger that.
Yeah, I never got Kaching, even though she's like one of the first 5 stars in the game.
Launch order confirmed.
I did eventually get Diluc. I mean, I didn't want him when I got him, but I did eventually get him super late into my account. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this guy now? Because like my teams and my DPSs were already set up. I'm just going to wing it. I'm winging it here.
Affirmative. On the move.
The Advent officers seem more
That one tile, huh?
We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Yep. Well, you get to hang out over here. But I'm still doing this. So who do you guys see? Everybody? Okay.
Overwatch.
For the fallen!
Kaching got her first 10 pull. Yeah, I was jealous, man. I was jealous everyone had a Kaching. I was like, I want one.
I am the victor!
And instead what I ended up doing was I ended up making my Chi-Chi a DPS. It was stupid. But I mean, it was also Genshin Impact. You could do anything you wanted in the game. It was easy. I mean, later on I got some actual DPSers, but I did use Kaching for a lot longer than I should have been for DPS. It's alright, you'll miss. Damn. Maybe I should not have said that. Not gonna miss 2 of those, are you? Alright, wait here for a while. I don't think that pod can move at all without triggering the Overwatch.
I go.
On Overwatch.
I reload.
I think that pod's stuck there. They move left or right at all. They see one of these guys. I think this is free. I just gotta hope that I don't need to move during this fight.
Some resemblance to the sectoid's first encounter
And the thing is, they are stuck there because there's cover blocking them. They can't even move back.
They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Alright, what's your shot? No shots? Then I have to hope I can break this cover with the grenade. I'm gonna tile off. But if I move up a tile to get it, I'll probably trigger the other pod. That's how it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna let it happen. Alright. I will try the shot first. Okay. Alright, good. Then you're gonna try your shot. And then you got 2. You only need to hit 1, man. 2 coin flips.
I must focus my strikes.
Who's left?
I take a new approach. Their service is over.
I'm on it.
Ammunition is low.
Let's
On Overwatch.
On Overwatch, huh? Picking up movement.
You know who became my DPS though? I mean, this isn't too surprising for those that know. Ning Wong ended up being my DPS.
Attacking on sight.
And then eventually I made a second team and Yanfei became my second DPS.
Affirmative. Enemy movement ahead.
I don't know how you managed to escape that position without me spotting you, but they did. Pretty rude.
As you command.
So I guess I can have that tile now.
Listen.
White pod can't move in XCOM vision. Well, I really think that should have been free. Well, the AI always knows more than you when it comes to vision, so
I'm on the move.
guess that's not too surprising. It didn't work out for me. I can't take that cover. I think that's too close.
Confirmed on the move.
I think this tile's fine.
Designated coordinates.
I think the corner is actually the problem here. We gotta avoid that corner.
They shift their approach.
I know the corner looks tasty, like, ooh, cover in 2 directions, but I think that's how we get caught.
Moving.
Okay, well. Now, sometimes it's good to be wrong. But the skirmisher would rather have that spot.
Rolling.
I will go.
Understood. Moving out. On Overwatch.
I'm gonna fish. I'm gonna fish him here. We go here. Actually, use him.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I don't know how that didn't manage to do it. You know, the camera probably wasn't doing me any favors.
I'm on it. Position confirmed.
I guess these crates weren't doing me any favors. Nothing is doing me favors.
Enemy approaches.
I'm losing it.
Okay.
Just send it, dude. I can't stand spending 30 minutes on these.
Justice comes for all.
Grenade out.
Moving to designated position. Target neutralized.
I have located an object on the free.
Heading there now.
I knew it. I knew there was a pixel. That's not death, so he gets to live.
I will not fail you again. Weapons depleted. It is dead.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
And despite the destruction left in their wake,
It's come to War of the Pixels.
to let go of the ways of the old world.
Yeah. Every grenade, it's a battle for the pixel.
There can be no other path.
Sure.
I do find
You know them as my kind were once the puppets of Advent, slaves to the Elder's twisted vision. Now, slowly we are free, and all who see their bonds broken are driven to fight the Elders with a rage that cannot be
Normally I'd bring more attention to that for a skin being an engineer, but
all that the Elders value.
I know how hard this run is. Getting that early engineer doesn't really mean anything.
the outcome of this research can only further our advances. I will begin our research immediately.
Setting course for Sector 12, East Africa.
Hey, you guys are friends. You guys come along.
May only provide a single shot action, but this thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
Alright.
Sky Ranger
In position to drop.
Apparently the Resistance has been relying on an old data tap along the Advent network that had, up until this point, been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the Resistance is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent is already moving to take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Protect that device at all costs. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Position confirmée. Will do.
Go, go, go. Rolling out.
It's pretty dope. Turn 1. I have a feeling there's something over here.
Ok, je me dirige vers la cible. Cible ennemie en visuel.
It's a shame, the lack of cover.
Heading to that location.
I think I'll just send it despite the lack of cover. I got 100% there.
Heading to that location.
Understood, moving out.
Affirmative, covering now. J'ouvre grand les yeux.
That was what I needed to not see was a 6. Thankfully you hit the 4. Okay. But if we hit a 3 there, that would have been a problem.
Oh yeah.
So we're not going to see anyone for a minute. I can make that dash.
Move it out. Advent troops here.
Oh. You had him on the outside of the building.
I've got it.
Okay. I really thought I could get away with that. You know, to be fair, that's closer than I thought. Yeah, I think if I would have examined that a little bit closer, I would have noticed. That was a bad idea. Well, that's what teamwork is for.
On the move.
I mean, they have to dash, so get Overwatched, I guess. You were saying? That's why we send the bond mate. It's okay. It's what bond mates are for. I like how they knew, right? They were like, nah. We ain't gonna fall for that. So yeah, go back to what you were doing. What are you gonna do if I go up here now?
Good to go.
Yeah, see?
Copy that.
Affirmative.
J'y suis déjà.
I mean, not unless they are gonna, like, continue to fight normally, I guess. They're not close enough to climb, doesn't matter. Oh my god. It worked out for him. Might as well just quit. Why did that pipe have to be there, man? Stupid. Wow, this is gonna be rough with just 3 guys. Well, let's just send it.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
Just send it here.
Je suis en route.
Moving.
Here, catch!
Oh, you going down again?
Une petite surprise.
Forces on the ground.
Listen, I said I was sending it. This is what I meant by it.
Heads down.
Oh, excuse me?
Taking fire over here!
You realize that's illegal tile, right? Can't stand on that.
No, damn it, no!
Did he think he was like going behind it and getting cover? And the game let him stand on top? Because, I mean, why else would he be in that position? Because he's flanked. Why would he choose to go there? Ah, that's a weird one. I'm just gonna Overwatch. Did that panic unit just go on Overwatch? I see. So there's a bug with Overwatch All. It lets you use your panic unit to Overwatch. Yeah, that's also... There are a lot of legal things happening today.
Heading there now.
Position confirmed. It's down.
Ordre bien reçu, j'y vais. Menace éliminée.
Status confirmed. All hostiles.
It's always a little frustrating when that happens. When someone just gets like picked off and then you handle the rest of the mission just fine. And you're like, damn, if only that one person didn't get picked off.
Was a planned exercise. Citizens should not.
Well, we got an advanced scope out of it.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
Local resistance forces in the area can get you into the site, but you will need to make contact with their network first. This is only the beginning, Commander. Your leadership will be a beacon to our people across the globe.
Due course.
It does give me the frost bomb. I guess clearing faster gets me the frost bomb anyway.
Strategic resource locating course for the East African sector.
As trusted allies, I ask that you aid my kind in the battle ahead.
Neutralize. Alright. The bomb mates are still good to go. But we'll keep using them. I'm gonna give you the scope. So we can use our bond mate action to take 2 better chances to hit. I don't feel like I need the autoloader yet, so maybe just sell it.
The charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
I'm gonna go take like 5 minutes. I'm gonna load the map though, so I can go ahead and see what I'm getting myself into. Are we gonna be outside? Can we be outside, please?
Source in the Resistance has confirmed that a high-ranking Advent military officer will be moving through this area as part of a routine patrol. We have an opportunity here to completely disrupt Advent's command structure and delay their current operations.
Alright, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
That officer. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
For once, there's no map this way. We're going this way. You wanna... No, don't send it. Don't send it there. I was thinking about sending it into this room. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea we check the perimeter. Because I've been surprised by these hallways before.
Hostile forces spotted.
Yeah, like there. Okay, well, now I know they exist. I'm gonna go back. Check this side.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Moving on target location.
Alright, I'm gonna commit to this direction. What is this part of the map? I don't even recognize this.
Affirmative. Moving out. Understood. Moving out. Moving to designated coordinates.
Yeah, we know you're gonna follow. I know you're gonna set yourself to auto follow and follow me for 5 damn turns. So find my target.
Moving out.
Moving. On my way. Confirmed. I have eyes on the enemy. We're close.
That's what I'm looking for. Alright. I'm gonna go here, but here I'm gonna call it. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go down this hallway. There's a dead end at the end of it. That enemy pod that's following me is gonna follow me all the way down here. And if I sit myself along this pipe, they will walk right up on top of me. Calling it now.
Position confirmed. Moving to designated position. On the move.
Ideally, the enemies here decide to go in that hallway. I mean, they're getting pretty close to. We don't have vision on the general. I don't know if I don't think his vision's any different than the trooper here.
Confirmed.
$66, huh? Let's send it. I don't want to freeze them because if we stun, then the freeze would be a waste. Wow.
They've got our position!
Position. You got our position. Ah. Relax.
Moving to position.
Here I can just bond mate 2 shots here. This feels like a bait into another pod. I should actually come around and shoot this guy in the back.
Good copy. Moving on target.
I don't want to be anywhere close to that opening because that might spawn 2 pods. Do I even need to do that? If I can just grenade here? I guess I could have if I really wanted to. I could have just grenaded and thrown it on the inside of that room.
You have the power.
Who the fuck says that? Oh, classic.
We're picking up an inbound advent transport.
Yeah,
The
and
aliens
because you
going
put a
to
hole in the
extract
wall, he
general
can
from
see
the
you
AO.
guys there now.
Don't let him get on board that ship.
At least he dashed. At least he was a bro about it. I don't think Boltcaster's doing much of anything here. I just go freeze this guy. I should really just shoot him again. It's likely gonna take him out. I can just guarantee it with a grenade.
Rolling. Throwing grenade.
Nice 4.
I'm on the move.
Here's the thing.
Hostile neutralized.
If I don't kill this guy, those other pods aren't going to run in yet. Which gives me time to set up on them when they do decide to run in because the general's dead.
Roger that.
I'm going to freeze them.
Roger that. Damage here. Back online. Kill confirmed.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Don't forget to spawn a pod that's always waiting next to your loot drop. I know it's a lot to ask for the game to not do that, but it always seems to be the case that they do that anyway.
Position confirmed.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Really need you to finish the job here. Okay.
Target eliminated.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
I do need more ammunition with this guy. I'll just take the Overwatch from here.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Not bad. I can target him there.
Negative damage.
You can take the hit because they only does 3.
Moving.
They can't do 4 on Overwatch. Alright, this would be huge if you could hit this. I don't have a grenade to remove it. Huge.
Hostile neutralized. Already there.
So this other pod is gonna have to dash in. It won't have a turn.
We've got admin here. Locked and loaded. Moving to Overwatch.
He could move in and flank if I go for the grenade. I think I'm just gonna sit tight.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Now if that man panics and throws a grenade on us, okay. That's still bad though.
Enemy down.
Yeah, because he had a grenade. And now he's on Overwatch. But you don't trigger the Overwatch here. So we lucked out. My Overwatch is now his Overwatch. I better hope we can get it from here.
Let's rock.
It's killing time.
And the winning shot.
Got him.
Fellow citizens, it is with deep regret that I must inform you that the
Good work out there, Commander. The aliens must be getting nervous by now.
A glorious battle. Advent stands no chance against our combined might, Commander.
Gosh, this is horrible. I must have enough to get the lab. Don't want to wait on it. Yeah, I think I want to wait. The ring is getting done before the supply drop as long as I sit here for like a few more days. I'll just sit on it the whole time. I was thinking about getting the supplies, but I actually misunderstood. I thought the 7-day one was supplies, but that was rookies.
Commander, I've learned that we have new opportunities to strike at the Elders, should you wish to pursue them.
I do want the scientist.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
I forget what the other order was. One was Vulture. I don't think the other one was any good. If it was, I would have remembered it, surely. Alright, so it's gonna be lab.
Laboratory construction initiated.
Well, I can work on another room. I'm not really in a hurry to work on another room, though. Yeah, I can wait. Giga Chad. Oh, the only thing I'm missing now is a stock. Boltcaster, 2 scopes, and a stock is the most ideal start for gun mods. Since you're not running one, you can run the bolt. Sorry, the bomb. And if we have to deal with mind control, we can always freeze it to get the unit back. It does feel like Warlock to me. But I think the game is going to be nice about it and make them weak to explosions. I think it's going to be Warlock, but it'll be weak to explosions. That's my guess.
Remote reconnaissance picked up heavy comms traffic from alien forces moving to attack a resistance outpost in this region. We're the only ones with any chance of stopping. We're heading in to lock down the area. Neutralize all hostile contacts with extreme prejudice. Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Scanning. Heading to that location. Come get some. Good copy. Moving on target.
Headed there now. Come get
Scanning.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the direction we were taking. Hunter again?
Savor the moment.
He gave him Soul Stealer again. You also gave him Watchful. Somehow you made this man worse. I mean, you gave me a weakness I could actually take advantage of, though.
It's looking like your last.
Yeah, being over to Overwatch, heal off of those, terrible.
That thing is only going to make trouble for us until we deal with it.
Enemy got Advent here. They got me flanked.
Come on.
That's where having a stock would have been nice.
Dangerous game. Hardly.
Yeah, I think we're fine here. I'm just gonna send it.
Not even close. Understood. Moving out. Hostile classified.
Orders confirmed on the move. Hostile
You are
neutralized.
rid of the soft targets. Now you have to deal with me.
Wow, that's all. Okay, it's an interesting path up there. Weak to explosions would have been really nice since he likes that RV. That's actually closer to me than I would like.
Closing on target position now. Reloaded.
Position confirmed.
Okay. Moving over.
Covering now.
Well, they're not shooting anybody. I'm not in a rush.
Rolling.
Moving out.
Heading to that location. I'm on Overwatch.
Getting nervous yet?
I can see why he's kind of stuck where he's at, because he doesn't have anywhere to grapple to here. So we actually lucked out. And we're throwing this mission away if we advance.
Moving out.
He basically can't initiate.
Moving to Overwatch.
I just have to be stubborn and wait.
Enjoy these final breaths.
Roger that. Gotta go for covering now.
Okay, so I heard enemies moving and I heard climbing. So this building. That building's got something going on.
That's affirmative.
Now because I can see that building, he might try to use it. I'm not sure about this move.
Moving on target location.
Not sure if this was a good play or not. But the enemies aren't doing anything.
Covering.
Rolling. Come get on it. Covering now.
I did give him the option to grapple to that building to start the fight. I'm glad he didn't take it.
Roger that.
Found to move away from the building.
Designated position. Moving to designated position. Understood. Moving out.
He could still use it there, so hunker that unit down.
Overwatch.
Baseless, okay.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Keeping my eye on you. I relish these quiet moments before the strike.
I guess we could try to take the building.
Position confirmed.
Oh, you have the bolt. Yeah, I'd rather shoot that. That would be the guarantee.
Moving to designated coordinates. That's affirmative.
Rolling.
Overwatch.
Another vehicle. Yeah, definitely don't want to be over there. I'll wait. Oh, that's where they were.
Target eliminated.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their
Maybe that's why they weren't killing anyone. They couldn't find anyone over there.
provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
see further than you think. I'm watching you.
Moving to designated coordinates.
On the move.
I really don't mind just bringing it back here. Just overwatching.
Confirmed. Moving over.
Let's get it on already.
Shot failed to connect. Enemy is still up.
The thing I didn't want to have happen was he did this, but we're close to that building, and then the hunter uses it. Damn, we're actually pretty close to going flawless on saving them.
Ugly around here. Oh, thought you could hide, eh? Don't make this too easy on me.
I'm on the move.
We don't miss 69s.
The elders really don't like it when you kill off their priests.
He could flank.
Moving out.
One tile off. No, he doesn't have the movement. Alright, I'm gonna back off then.
Do I have to do everything myself?
What do we got here? Target
I
neutralized.
almost feel bad for them. They've got no idea what they're in for. I'll give you a sporting chance.
Roger that. Rolling. Ready to go.
Moving.
Come
Come
get
get
the
me.
Overwatch.
He's gonna make sure to stay just on the edge and not trigger it.
Alive and in the flesh. Well, for the moment anyway. I shall rectify that situation shortly.
That's the Elder's hunter. From what we've heard,
Yeah.
he's a relentless tracker with an unnatural ability to call his shots.
All right, XCOM. Show me what you got.
Locked and loaded. Covering. Heading to that location.
Oh, you can Overwatch.
Let's do
Okay. I mean, look, I know you could Overwatch. I didn't realize you could Overwatch past your vision like that.
Position confirmed.
Well, no reason for me not to go for the loot now.
I'm sure the docs will want to see this. Standing fast.
We're green to go.
On
Overwatch.
I'd like you to meet some friends of mine.
I'm forcing him to move here.
Come on, focus.
Not good.
Don't move a muscle.
Yeah, he does not like to move.
There's an art.
Hunter is real lazy. I don't know if he can do 4 on Overwatch.
Let's do this.
He gets to, once again, shoot outside his vision. I mean, he may have been using the squad sight given to him by the trooper there. I'm gonna go for this.
Moving on target location.
Nice.
More shot. Something must be off.
Negative damage.
Alright. So much for scopes, huh?
Heading out.
We don't miss 69s though.
What we got here? Kill confirmed.
Cold-blooded killer, Commander. It takes one to know one.
Affirmative, covering now.
Oh, I should have hunkered down. Oh, that was a mistake.
Got it covered.
Okay, he went for the stun. But is he gonna go in Overwatch again? It's not supposed to be guaranteed.
With so many
Yeah, that time he didn't get it.
operation, how long do you expect to keep it a secret, Commander?
Moving to position. Come on, get back in the fight.
Can't even reach him. So I just have to use her again.
Moving to designated position. Get up and get back out there.
If I go here, I'm giving him a reason to grapple.
Moving to designated
It's still full cover though.
adjusting aim.
That weapon of yours belongs in a museum.
Not maybe Overwatch. I'll keep him still.
Scanning. Come on. That's not good.
Was he gonna use the Trank Dart? Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Comes in handy sometimes. This is my specialty. Off by a few inches. You should have moved your people out when you had the chance.
God forbid I had to worry about this part of the map. It's always something. It's always something for him to get to.
Understood. Moving out.
Oh, the Overwatch just killed her.
But effective. That looks painful.
That it doesn't matter. It was over as soon as he did that.
It's killing time. I'm on the move.
We're just fooling around at this point.
Not the best first
I didn't know that he could walk and then grapple. That's ridiculous. Because anytime he's grappled, he's always done it at the start.
You weren't supposed to live.
Yeah, I think I've had it with XCOM today. That's enough of that. Freaking Hunter, man. Yeah, I wasn't actually 100% sure he could do that. I always thought if he was gonna grapple that he had to do it at the start of his turn. It's because it's usually how it goes. I don't think I've ever seen him walk and then grapple. And he can still shoot outside of his vision. Pretty crazy. Yeah, once Hunter on Legendary has elevation, his chance is 100% to hit. Well, of course, if you don't have cover. If you don't have cover and he has elevation, his base aim, even at starting rank, is like 80%. So it's 100% with elevation. That's why he always hits. It seems like he always hits when he's in elevation. It's because he does have higher base aim than the other two. Yeah, GG's. I wish it didn't feel as bad as it does. It does feel pretty bad. Not like a shocking way, but more in like a, damn, I thought taking this month-long break from XCOM would make me kind of feel rejuvenated, but I'm already like low energy after 2 streams of doing this challenge. So I'm gonna have to reevaluate and think about it here. Or maybe just kind of chill out and not go for as long as I used to go for, which is like 5 to 7 hours doing this run or these challenges. I can't do anymore right now. I'm just going through the motions. That I am severely lacking any enthusiasm. So I am going to call it for that reason. Because the enthusiasm's gone. I saw an engineer, I saw 2 scopes, and I should have been a lot more excited, but I still felt hopeless the entire way through. And for good reason, because it was just, it's the whole damn thing is hopeless. It's crazy. I almost want to ask, since someone has been able to do this with rookies only, with 4 rookies only, I'm tempted to ask him how long it took. Because I can't imagine anyone would be able to put in this much time without just moving on to something else at this point. Because he was able to do it. Granted, everything went right in the run. Like, everything that mattered went right. Got to Leviathan, Warlock spawned on the correct side to not be a problem for the fight. Lots of executions when it mattered, a lot of misses when it mattered. And he made it to the end and completed it. And sometimes it makes you wonder if it was a fluke. Or if there's something more going on. Because it seems like an unsurmountable challenge. While possible, I think it just kind of breaks a time barrier for me, for how much I'm willing to put time into something to accomplish something. This far exceeds that. This has far exceeded that a long time ago. The only thing that gets me coming back to it is like, if I do it, that's it. There's nothing harder. There's nothing worth going for that's harder. That is the ultimate. Is the ultimate challenge to complete. I mean, it doesn't really take away from all the other challenges being difficult. But they're a drop in the bucket compared to this one. Where you can get everything you could possibly want, and it will not matter if everything doesn't go completely right in one combat scenario. Like that one. That's why I would generally reset if I see Soul Stealer Hunter. If I see Soul Stealer Hunter, the AI is going to prioritize shooting more because it knows it can heal off of shooting. You don't want a Hunter to shoot more. He's really good at it. You want him to use Trank Dart and dash around and grapple for no reason. And you give him Overwatch on top of that? That's brutal. That's why I think the Assassin's the easiest. The Assassin doesn't have any shenanigans. I mean, wait, what's the most she can do? She can hit you once. That's the most she can do. And it generally does not kill. It generally doesn't bleed out to get hit by a melee attack. And you don't even have to see it. If you're very perceptive about the map and about places that she could be at, you could just completely counter her having that turn. And she moved up to your team for you. You didn't have to go chase her down. And then Warlock, I mean, Warlock's got a different problem. Warlock's got a time management problem. If I got like an hour left to stream and I got a mission coming up and I know it's guaranteed to spawn the Warlock on it, I'll just save it for tomorrow because I know it's going to be a long mission. Do it if you enjoy it. Oh, I know. I know. But I'm not enjoying it. That's the problem. That's why I'm on the menu right now. I just wasn't enjoying it. I mean, if I pace myself, I'm fine. Like that hour and a half, I pretty much did as much as I could handle yesterday too. I mean, it's not like it went exactly the same yesterday. I could only handle playing like a few hours of it and I was like, I'm done. I'm good. Because I hate feeling hopeless the whole run. I spent too much time feeling hopeful. I spent hundreds and hundreds of hours doing this challenge run feeling hopeful that I could do it one day. And it's grown so exhausting that I'm just hopeless now whenever I see this run. Yeah, it might be time to try something new, which is ironic saying, like, considering I took the break originally thinking I could come back and tolerate coming back to this challenge for a little bit, but I was very much wrong. It feels like I was doing this challenge yesterday. I mean, it technically was, but when I streamed yesterday, it felt like I never left the challenge. Felt like I was just already doing it. It didn't feel like a month's gone by. I'm like, damn, it's all feeling familiar, way too familiar, and way too recent. And most importantly, way too samey. And I'm kind of losing my mind. Kind of where I have to draw the line. Is when it just becomes boring to me. And I can't get excited about things that go my way in a hard challenge because it's not going to make a difference when the game decides it's time to go home. You've had enough to drink. Spawn Hunter. Oh, what's this? There's a little mountain 1 mile behind your squad that you didn't account for. Oh, let me just walk right up to it. Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna go. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I gotta do my D&D game tomorrow. Fuck. God. I want it to be over. I gotta do my D&D game tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, I'll see you, Jack. So long, everybody. I'll see you when I see you.